Good morning. It's turned out nice again. It hasn't, guys. It's grey out there. It's still a little bit early, so maybe it'll pick up later in the day. Now, if you're watching Sharon's one of my viewers. I do apologise, I've not had a shave yet. She gets on my case when I have a shave. The thing is, my long-term viewers know that if I get too much stubble on my mush, it's usually a sign I'm falling into depression or something like that. But no, I just haven't got around to doing it yet. I've not felt too great recently, guys, to be honest. You've got like fucking all sorts of bumps and scars and shit going on my face, not that it makes any difference. And I just feel really tired. My eyes are sore already. I've not even started. Look, I'm moaning already, aren't I? Anyway, now if you're new to my channel, my morning briefings are long-winded, just like all my videos really, but these are where I speak to the community and my friends, and this video isn't here to entertain you or anything. I just do my acknowledgements and tell people what we're going to be doing today. And we've got a few things lined up, to be honest with you. So a nice cup of coffee. Now, I have got all sorts of lights on in this room, and they're affecting my eyes immensely for some reason. Well, I guess the reason is the so. I didn't do anything yesterday really in terms of content. I don't think I did it. Oh, I did a live stream. We'll do a live stream tonight, 6 o'clock UK time this evening, live on here, Qatar.tv. All right. Now you better be here. Now, if there is a better time to host a stream, like for you, if you're like, I'd like to go to one of them streams, but how many different times? Or let me know. If I have to get up at 3 or 4 in the morning just to do a stream for you, I'll do it, man. So please, it's really important. Give me your feedback on when the stream is the best for you. You know, like, you got to remember, I'm an hour ahead of the UK, so 6 UK is 7 here. Doesn't sound much, but if you do a 2-hour stream, it's 9. Most of your evening's gone. So I don't really want to do it any later than that, really. But if you all, want me to do that, I'll do it. There's a Ghostbuster going down the street. When the council come round with them things on the back, and Remy's my rescue dog. Remy's on the settee over there, looking out our window, going, "What the fuck? Oh, I wish you could see him." So there's like a van going past, like picks up the leaves and that. I'm sure you can hear it. Here it is. Can you hear it? Remy's like, what the fuck? Because he's a real nervous dog. He was abandoned as a puppy, put in a bin in the street. So he's a bit nervous, he's Remy. Anyways, all right, let's change the subject. Right, so what's on the agenda today? I've got a mail stand email, at least one to go over with you. I think there is an exclusive from yesterday. Indy's at it again already, so we might have a look at what he's got to say. Although, to be honest with you, the reason we have to go over them things is because people hear things, share things, and don't tell people where they got it from. So I think it's important that you guys know where they've come from, where rumours come from and that. Then you can go, all right, we'll ignore that then. Now, one of my very good friends here, right, Martin, he's a Sunderland fan. So you can see we've got a forthcoming problem coming up. And I was thinking of going and watching a game with him. I don't know. I don't usually go out during the week, to be honest with you. I like my Saturday out, as you know. And Saturday just gone was bloody brilliant. I had a really good night. I don't like to go out more than once a week. And so I probably won't do that, to be honest with you. I love I go to the football with him. He's from the local supporters club. I can tell you something about the local supporters, not the local supporters club, the club, the club that I support. I've seen some of you started following the X account, CF Benidorm Talk. Every one of you that does that, I just think, yeah, they're my peoples, they're my legends. Instagram, Facebook, X, YouTube, not much on YouTube at the moment, but definitely Instagram and that, the others. CF Benidorm Talk, it's the same username. And when I see you guys pop up on there, it always puts a little smile on my face, because I know that the club really, really, really values the support. And they said to us, the manager said to us at the end of last season, he said, you guys could be following, top flight clubs and everything, which most people do. They've got a club back home or whatever. But even here, you can be paying attention to Real Madrid, Barcelona, Atletico Madrid, even Valencia, which is the local team, or Elche. And the manager said to us, for every one of you guys that come here, you're worth 1,000 supporters. That's how important you are. And they love the fact that some of my audience, not many, because maybe you're not interested, but some of my audience are just keeping a little eye on it, let's see how they're doing. Top at league, 4 points clear. I'll tell you something really, really funny. All right, 2 things I've got to tell you. One, I am going to be the club's fan liaison officer. Right, nobody knows that yet. A few people around here know it. I do a lot for the club. I spend a lot of time every day answering questions from supporters and people that are visiting the area. And when there's a game on a weekend, I always advertise. In the group, the supporters group. If you need help getting to the stadium, let me know, and I'll try and sort it. So I get immense satisfaction from helping people. I just do. And I've worked for or volunteered previously for Age Concern UK, right? So where I used to do, I think it was called a call-in volunteer, and once a week you commit half an hour and speak to a pensioner that's maybe got no family. Just check on them, see how they're doing and things like that. And I love doing stuff like that. And yeah, you can go and volunteer. I know some of you guys do volunteer for food banks and things like that. But to be able to work for your community and to help people associate to something that I love, which is football, is brilliant for me. I really do like it, guys. And we're just waiting they haven't done the official announcement yet. I've got to have my photograph took and things like that. But that's something that I'm really looking forward to doing. It doesn't affect anything I do with Cop Talk because we play on a Sunday usually, although this weekend's game is Saturday, and that's the next thing I'm going to tell you in a minute. Yeah, I like it. I love helping. I really do. And as some of you know, I also got a camera recently, right, to take some pictures at the game, some proper pictures. And the club contacted me at the weekend again and said, could we use some of your photographs? Because their photographer couldn't be at the game at the weekend, just gone. I was like, yeah, of course, So we've got a real family vibe about it, and I'm very happy with it, to be honest with you. Now the funny thing is, in Spain, or certainly in this division, the fixtures are never confirmed until, say, the Monday of the week of the fixture, the weekend coming, right? And I think it's Monday night at midnight. Have to have it confirmed, and then after that, you can't change it. I think you can change it, but it's a big problem. So if, for example, if you said to me, I'm coming over in January, is there any games? We get this question all the time. Well, I would say to you, yeah, there's a game on the weekend of the 7th or 8th of that month or whatever. And then you'll say, yeah, but is it the Saturday or Sunday? It's like, well, we don't know until the Monday of the week. And that's because it's lower league football. And what people don't understand is there's a lot of logistics involved in this. Some of these people at these lower league clubs maybe have other jobs, or they've got to get referees and transport and everything. So you have a preliminary date for a fixture. So our preliminary date for this weekend's fixture is a home game, and it's down for Sunday, right? And that's been there for months. You could look at that, and people will say, it says Sunday, and it's like, it can say Sunday, mate, but they can move it up until the Monday night. And it's funny because the club contacted me yesterday and said, right, the game's down for Sunday, but we're going to move it to Saturday. We're going to bring it forward a day. What time do you think it should be played? Well, the first thing I did was look to see when Liverpool. And my mate Martin did the same thing. I spoke to Martin and I say, oh, and he went, oh, I think he said Sunderland are playing Man City. He went, so it'd be better for me if the game. Oh, guys, I just thought you would laugh at that. You know what I mean? When do you think we should play the game? Because obviously they don't want to affect attendances, right? And a lot of people that go to support the local club here are British, right? And I think there's 4 or 5 Premier League games in the afternoon, for example. Now, the game has been moved to Saturday. It's down as a 4 o'clock here, which is 3 in the UK, but they were requesting the other team to bring it forward to 12. And as far as I'm aware, I don't think that change has happened. So that's probably not a good thing, really. But yeah, they can change the team. Not the team. They can change the date. The home team can change can pick the Saturday or Sunday. But then obviously kick-off times have to be agreed by the other club and things like that. So I just thought you might find that was a bit funny that, you know, the first thing I thought was, well, hang on a minute, when are Liverpool playing next weekend? I'll just, you know what I mean, I'll let them know, we'll work around that. Either way, I'll be at the game regardless. So, yeah, so I'm looking forward to having, I'm already doing fan liaison really, but I'm looking forward to working with the club, having my own email address and profile and just helping, really, just doing things and, you know, trying to grow a football club top of the league. And I know some of you are very interested in Henry the Hero. There's Martin. There's a few people out there, not Miserable Martin, although he might have an interest, I don't know. But I know some of you keep commenting. They'll message me and go, "Good win, you know, good win for Benidorm or whatever at the weekend." So yeah, I'm super excited about it, guys. To be honest with you. You know, we have volunteers that help. You know, for example, when the club needs something, they come to me, right? And I'm sure there's other people as well, but they'll come to me and say, "Can you help with this? Can you help with that?" And there's other people that have done that. My great friend here that's run the supporters club for a long time, and another friend that actually owned the club. You know, they've all done things. You know. But I've got a bit more patience, I think, than my mate, the main man that runs the thing, and you know, I'm happy to get involved and stuff. He's got a family and kids to think about. He hasn't got time to, you know, be fucking around. Whereas I have, you know, I'm like, yeah, I'll do it, sort it out. So when the club need a volunteer, I'll speak to someone and say, can we help, you know, and stuff like that. So anyway, I'm enjoying it, guys. I'm looking forward to it, to be honest with you. We should do the acknowledgements now. My eyes are exceptionally sore, and it's early, which is a concern, but it's also that time of the year. You know, I've got the heater on up there. The aircon doubles up as a heater in winter if needed, and it makes the air very dry, doesn't it? My boiler packed in just when I came back from my last little break. I came home and it doesn't work. It's not used much. I mean, it's used for hot water, obviously, but not for central heating. And the fella that would normally look at that for me, he said, I can't do it for 10 days. I'm going to Madrid. His son plays for Atletico Madrid. So we haven't got the boiler at the moment, so no proper heating or anything. Need a new boiler, to be honest with you, but that ain't happening. It's weird, isn't it? You know, you're in Spain. Most of the year, you're fucking boiling, you know, and you can't breathe. And then you get to these winter months for a few months, it's fucking freezing. You guys won't understand. I'm telling you, you guys go, it's warmer than England. And it's like, yeah, but you're not used to the heat. You know, it's fucking freezing now. Terrible. You wouldn't think I was from Yorkshire, would you? Right. Then I look at Charlotte. Oh, Charlotte and Rob, look. That is Charlotte and Robert in Torremolinos. That's the holiday. I mentioned it recently. If you watch all my videos, I had food poisoning on that holiday. It was an all-inclusive and I never got a fucking thing. I was gutted. My little boy, Rob and Sharp. I get to see you, Rob, in a couple of weeks. I'm supposed to be going to England in about 2 weeks. Maybe, what date are we on? Can't be 2 weeks today. It's 2 weeks. 2 weeks this Friday, I think. And I haven't seen my son since last December when we did the Cop Talk get together in Birmingham, so I'm exceptionally looking forward to it. What do you think about this though, right? We're going to see Madness in concert, right? And I think there's two things here we need to consider. One, I'm meeting my son. Two, it's a Madness concert. So I think there'll be a lot of alcohol consumed, right? And I've got to be at the airport for about 8:15 the following morning. Yes, 8:15. My flight's not till 10:15 or something, but 8:15. And it's a half an hour taxi ride, I think. What do you reckon? 10 to 8? Am I going to get up and get in a taxi at 10 to 8 in the morning? Or am I going to be like, oh my God? Because I remember going to a concert with Rob and I was sat at the airport and I had to wait a couple of hours and I was just sat there going, I'll never do this again. I can't believe it. I am fucked. And I'd have spent fucking every penny I had to travel on a later flight. But that was more sat around waiting, I think, you know. What do you think? Because I could move it to the next day. It's 45 euros or pounds to move the flight to the next day. But bear in mind, you then have to have another night's accommodation, which takes it up to 200. And what if I get up that morning and I'm like, oh, because I usually wake up 5:30, even if I've had a drink. What if I get up and then I'm like, well, I'm not going till tomorrow now. I'm going to have to sit here all day on my own because Rob won't be there. I'm going to be stuck there in an hotel on my own all day till the next day. I'm going to brave it, guys. I think I'm going to be a proper hero. You'll get to know about it because I'm sure I'll be doing a morning briefing at the at the airport. You know, oh God, guys, I can't believe I fucking. Did you remember when I said, shall I stay an extra day? You know what? If I get up and I'm wanking, I'll just leave the flight. Fuck it. Right, Fernando Torres here behind me. Look, he's got an award. Look, there you go. Should we talk about that today? Let's get on to the acknowledgements. Where should we start? We have. Oh, I want to show you this video. This is my mate. Right, in Thailand, yeah? And he sent me this video the minute Benidorm scored at the weekend, right? So he's in Thailand. Are you ready?
Get in Benidorm 1-0. Oh, Benidorm is wonderful. It's full of tears, funny and jolly. Come on, Benidorm.
We were in the stadium, he said, I went, look at that barmy bastard, you know what I mean? Ah, dear. Right, let's have some shout-outs. So I had a stream on Friday night. I don't think I've done a morning briefing since then. I'm not sure. Friday night. Why would I not do a stream on Saturday morning, though? I don't know. Maybe I did. I don't know. I'm not going to check. Let's just do them again anyway. Friday, I think I did. 65, Cavern, Chris Martin, Newer, Alan, Josh Plana, and Mark the Legend. I did do a briefing on Saturday morning. I'm sure I did. Anyway, Monday's stream, this was last night, was sorted by Klopp Norbert LFC, Mark the Legend again, Alan Metcalf again, and Barrett Vinyl Mixes. Yeah? So only what? 1, 2, 3, 4 people spot me. See, not looking after me at the moment, are they, guys? Let's have a look. So we had 4 support me on there. We have, they're called Super Chats. We then have what's called Super Thanks. That's the love heart under the videos on this channel. I think it's under the videos. I think. I still don't really understand how it all works in this video. That was I didn't do anything yesterday, so we're going back maybe a day or two. Sean O'Neill is a channel member. Squad! Nice one, brother. He supported me. Thank you, Sean. I appreciate you. Top man. Not only support me with a super thanks, but a channel member as well. Amazing. Same Carl as well. Carl, great lad, comes on most of my streams, lovely fella. Channel member, squad, same again. Can you ask Dave about Pneumatic International and Pneumatic Henry Quick cordless vacuums? I use them, super reliable. Now, unless you watch the video, Virgil van Dijk sucks best, you won't understand that. All right, you won't understand. Carl, thank you. I'm not going to ask him, no. Someone commented on that video, Virgil van Dijk sucks best, and said, this is just an attempt to get views. It was a video about Ubers. What, because of the title? No, because around these parts, it's Dunk Knows Best. People would know what it was about. They would know it was sarcasm. And Virgil van Dijk ain't sucking anyone, is well, you never know. I mean, I do hear a few rumours, every now and then. Not about Virgil, but, there are certain things over the years that I've been made aware of. I'm just saying, it was a joke, you fucking idiot. Who's that fucking idiot? I got rid of him. Do you know what, guys? When I see people, I get rid of them straight away like that. Oi, what do you think you're doing? He's doing that again when he's jumping up. Get on that bed. Bed. He's got his own settees. He's got 2 settees over there that are his. Hey, when she comes down here and starts interfering down here, you're fucked because she won't let you on them settees. You won't even be allowed in here. My chick's moved in. Can't you tell? Have a look at when I'm next on a live stream in the evening, there's a new rug behind me, new curtains. A fucking Christmas tree was put up yesterday. Right. Who else is there? Ricky Olkers. Guess what? Channel member. Squat. Another channel member. Thank you, Ricky. Oh, see, I've got some lovely peoples. And here's a really nice comment as well. Again, it's a super thanks. Steve Richards. And he said, for the best thorough content, someone you can listen to without the hyperbole. So he left a nice comment. I said, hey, thanks very much, Steve. I really appreciate that. But also the words. So not just a super thank. You know, I think some of these people on here, that's all they're bothered about. They'll only answer your questions on a live stream if they've got, you know, a super fucking thanks or whatever it's called. Super, what they're called, super chat. Nah, everyone around here is important to me. And a comment on here can just put a smile on my face sometimes, maybe when I'm feeling a bit low or something like that. Oh, even when I'm really happy. But what I mean is sometimes I feel a bit, you know, you can get a bit fed up sometimes, especially when things are going wrong. You know, then you get a nice comment like that and you think, yeah, it's worth it. Like, thanks, Steve. I appreciate that. What's he? My man. What's he? Channel member. Squad. Met him in December, last year's Christmas get together for Cup Talk. Yeah, he was brilliant. What a great guy. He said, now, I made a video the other day talking about people that have blocked me on social media, you know, one journalist, what's he called, Captain Obvious, Nicky Tanner, stuff like that. And he says, here, just giving you an heads up, fella, I'm going to block you on X. And then in brackets he's put formerly Twitter. Sarcastic, good. In the next few weeks, how would you like them apples, sunshine? I do like apples because they make cider. So, and he's bought me a cider there, really. My eyes are killing. Saturday night, that's what I was on. I was on Magnus on Saturday, and I bloody loved it. I loved it, I really did. And I think that's it on the super thanks. Now, I know Jeff Patenga sent something, but I think that went to Monzo a few days ago. I think I've acknowledged that, Jeff, top man. But if I haven't, there you go again. I want to thank, this is Revolut now. Revolut is the link in the video description. Revolut is my beer kitty. So that's, you know what I mean? Like, the Love Art pays the bills. It actually doesn't pay the bills, but it contributes and helps me do all of this. And to live, to be honest with you. But if you were to ignore the super thanks and just use the Revolut link, it means I'd lose everything, but at least I could get pissed on a Saturday. Do you know what I mean? So you can kind of understand. You've got to decide what I should do. If you want to support me, you can use the Love Art and think, you know, I want him to be here next month, sort of thing. You know, so let's make sure he pays the tax man and shit like that. Or you can think, do you know what? Fuck it, don't. Here's a beer, and use Revolut. So Revolut is my beer kitty. I've got to be honest with you. I'm not going to dress it up as anything else. Sometimes I do get some coffee through it, though, right? Niall, I want to thank Niall. You hear me mention Niall all the time. He's not just a supporter or viewer of mine. He's someone that has been very supportive. You know, obviously, you know, on the channel, but privately as well. You know, and what I mean by things like that is, you know, like I wear my heart on my sleeve, you know, about stuff, and he'll say, you know, I was a kid, I was Charlotte, and that, you know, it's just stuff like, he's just a fucking good fella. So anyway, oh, there's someone at the gate. I've got to go. There's someone at the door. Be right back. I was just gonna say sorry about that, but it's like I ain't even been anywhere, have I? Because you're watching it. It doesn't matter. No, there's someone at my door, so I had to run all the way. Can you believe it? Oh, God, I'm knackered now. I can't remember where I was. I think I was thanking Niall and telling everyone that I like a drink on a Saturday and that Revolut is my beer kitty, which is, unsurprisingly, empty now. Okay, Niall. Thank you, Niall. You fucking hero. I know there's something else in here. Tiki City, that's the bar I went to the other night on Saturday. Keep going back, because I know. Just bear with me. Oh dear, bunged up today. Matthew Beale, I don't know if I mentioned Matthew the other day. I think I did actually. Matthew's in there. Right, let's have a look. I did mention Matthew. Right, here we go. Ruby! There we go, Ruby. Herbal tea time for that cough. Now, Ruby's not very good with, technology. So, when Ruby tops me up, I know that it wasn't as easy as going tap, 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 done. Right? Ruby's like, how do I do it? You know what I mean? So I know these things about my people. Thank you, Ruby. And I can assure you I did invest in some herbal tea on Saturday night. And also William Cahill as well. There you go, don't have a few. Man, my peoples are amazing. Watty, the other day, Baby Sham for the weekend. I know I did that on Saturday morning. I know I did a briefing on Saturday morning or Saturday afternoon at some point. So there you go, that's my acknowledgements. Not a great deal, but you know what? I get a lot of support. People watch my videos, they leave me nice comments, and it's really, really good. And I love, like I said, I love what I do. I do, guys. I absolutely love what I do. I wish I could do things a bit better for you, to be honest, sometimes. But it's just the way of the world. Sometimes you just can't. But I don't know, I think people like my content. It's a certain type of content. I get a lot of positive comments from people. They say you're different. You're not all like these, sensational clickbaiting fucking morons that don't care about their audience. I do care about my audience. But I don't clickbait and do things like that and don't sensationalize and I don't make shit up. And, I can look at a news item, well, that's just terrible. But if you're not, if you want to mislead people, and it's not even misleading maybe, I mean, what I mean is I could make videos about things, I've seen this transfer link in Italy regarding Liverpool and then spend time telling you about this player and how much he would cost in his contract and not say to you all the way through it, but I don't believe it, guys. So, but they won't tell you that bit. You know what I mean? Like they'll just lead you on. So maybe they're not misleading, but maybe they're withholding the belief that, my job here really is to try and steer you in the right direction through a lot of the shit. And I have done it for nearly 30 years and you do get experience from that. There's no doubt about it. And I love it. And I enjoy what we do here. But I don't do the clickbaiting and stuff like that. So that has a, detrimental effect on your views, right? Because if your videos are just a thumbnail of a guy like that, and a sensible title and, not being sat there in a Liverpool top, because that makes it all real, doesn't it? Do you know what I mean? Like, it makes you a very real, authentic, genuine supporter if you've got a shirt on and a picture of Liverpool players behind you. Oh, I must watch this video. Do you know what I mean? So I don't do that. So the downside is you don't get the views. You don't generate revenue like that. That's why I go out of my way to thank people that do use the super thanks, that do become a channel member and a VIP member. All I want for Christmas is you on the VIP members website, for example. It's those people that make all of this possible. It's true. So I'm very grateful. I really am, guys. And so's Remy, aren't you? Oh, he's down. He's a bit late. What's up here? He looks a bit sad this morning. Did that Ghostbuster scare you? Right, we're going to go. If there's anything you'd like me to talk about today, please leave a comment. I hope you're all right. I hope you had a great weekend. I know it's Tuesday. If you've touched base with me recently to tell me you're not feeling too good or anything, please give me an update because there's one person that's missing, which I will follow up and message privately today because I care about you. All right, okay, I care about you too, Remy. We do, don't we? Right, we've got some stuff to talk about. I'll see you later. Hope you're all right. Hope you'll join me on the live stream tonight at 6. And remember, if there is a better time for you, if you're like, well, Dunk, 7 it would be better, really, let me know. I'll go with the majority, we'll do whatever. All right, then. I'll speak to you later, guys. Don't think there's anything else to tell you. No, thumbs up the video. Aye, there you go. See, I was forgetting that. Thumbs up the video. Drop me a comment. I love hearing from you. There's a super thanks button, I love that, under the video if you want to support my channel or become a channel member. They're the people with the football next to their name. They're all heroes around here, I'm telling you. It's not just Henry the hero, there's other people as well. If they've got a football next to their name, they're people that are walking with me all year round and they are amazing. They give up a pint to be with me. see. And of course, there's 3 links in the video description. Revolut is my preferred one, although I'll take any. But Revolut is my beer kitty for the weekend. And if I don't, if my Revolut's not topped up, I'll have to stay in on Saturday. And you won't want to see that, would you? Someone said on here last week, stop drinking. Stop fucking preaching. That's what I'd say. Wouldn't you, Remy? Stop drinking. We can't go out for a drink once a week and have a beer. Something wrong. Work hard all week. Saturday's downtime, innit? Have a beer with your pals. See you in a bit, guys.